What's up, YouTube? It's the Base God in Yu-Gi-Oh! Here on TeamBlackRainbow's channel, coming at you guys with Resurrecting the Agents episode 16. I think. If not, welcome to 17, or I don't know. But I always do this. I usually get it right in my head before, but I can't right now. And yeah, so sorry if this is the wrong number, but welcome to Resurrecting the Agents. This episode, I will be showcasing Tele-Agents 2.0. As the title says, I already thought of the title, so it's great. When I do post this up, it'll be after all the duels from, BAM's double tourney or double box tourney. And if I were to play in the main event or play in the tournament, this is what I would have used. But, I just didn't want to spend $15. I wanted to get content up for you guys. And I honestly haven't tested this competitively because I just haven't had the time to play test as of recently. But this is the deck I would have used. So yeah, let's get into the deck. 2 Earth, triple Venus, triple Shine Ball, triple Hyperion, 1 Honest, double Krebons, and a Psychic Commander, 2 Tour Guide, 1 Sangan, 2 Thunder King, 2 Veiler, 2 Maxi, 2 Trag, Gores, Dark Armed, Chaos Sorcerer, and BLS. For the spells I played Triple Space, or I would have played, 2 E-Telly, Creature Swap, Mind Control, Allure, Heavy, Dark Hole, and Reborn, and I played the 1 Treacherous Trap Pool because I figured, it's good. If you're not running any traps, why wouldn't you? So, this deck, I think last format, or when the format was coming to an end before Earth went back to 2, I was able to pick up these E-Tellys, like, before even knowing that they'd go to 3, I had 2, just in case, just to see what I could do with them. And so then I incorporated the 2 Krebons and a Psychic Commander, and I put that deck together for like a good day or two, and then eventually, ultimately, put it away because because Earth went to 2, and I could just do so much more with that, and yeah. So and also I wanted to trade off these E-Tellys, but look, I still have them, and yeah. So this deck, like, one of the main combos, the combo with like Venus and Birdman, Venus, special all 3 Shine Balls, bounce the Shine Ball back to your hand, special the Birdman, and then pay another 500, special Shine Ball. And then you have Gotchi and Stardust. This deck can pretty much do that. It's just, all you need is a Venus and an E-Telly. So Venus, bring out all Shine Balls, and then E-Telly into Commander. Not only is Commander one of the only, I think it is actually the only level 3 Psychic Tuner, but it's pretty decent. It can go toe to toe with Thunder King, and it's great. And it also helps with the rank 3 factors, and yeah. So I am playing Dark Armed because I felt like this deck wouldn't rely heavily on Archlord Christie anymore, just because there's so much going on, and I felt like I needed one more boss monster in the face, or in the something of Dark Armed. You have the 2 Krebons, the 2 Tour Guide and a Sangan, 2 Trag and a Gores. So that's about 8 Darks right there. Then you also have the Chaos Sorcerer and BLS to somehow manipulate the grave. And if anything, if it's ever a dead draw, you have the Allure of Darkness in here. I took the Allure of Darkness concept from the Teledad. Like, when you draw into your copies of Krebons, you would just Allure of Darkness it away, and I thought of the same thing. Also, it can really help too sometimes if you go into Tour Guide and then they max C and you don't want to give them a +1, so you just go into Sangan, thus leaving a dead Tour Guide in your deck. And then you can Allure of Darkness it away. Just random stuff. Also, Allure of Darkness can be good early game if you don't have any dark monsters. Like, say you draw into your Chaos Sorcerer or Dark Armed and you have Allure, you might as well just use it there, because as the game progresses, if you don't draw into your Tour Guides or your Darks, those are going to be dead cards, and if you wait a little too long, you might just lose the game, because that's how the game has become nowadays. I did opt to run the Thunder Kings because, like always, I will need a summonable monster that can just beat face, and Thunder Kings is always good, like regardless, except for last format against Executors, but oh well. I did opt to play the Tan Traps. No Herald though, because it was pretty tight already. This is 42 cards, and I just wanted to add, these 3 cards right here. Oops. These 3 because I feel like they combo really well with the Allure and with the Darks and the E-Teles and the Psychic Engine and all that. This is a very combo based deck, so if your opponent wants to go off, you can maxi him, and then, or her, sorry for being biased, but you can just, punish them. You draw into your Hyperions, your Trags, your Gores, whatever can potentially help you win next turn, or if not win, maintain incredible advantage. In a combo based deck, I will always opt to run triple space. This is good. And for the Mind Control and Creature Swap, you are running 3 more tuners than before that you actually either want to summon and all that. So Mind Control, Synchro with your Krebons, Synchro with the Psychic Commander, or you can E-Tele, bring out one of those, and then Creature Swap, it'll get removed during the end phase, and you get one of their monsters. So it's just really combo based, and yeah. So I'll go and show you the extra deck and side deck because I just felt like it would be appropriate since this is what I would have ran, at the box tournament or the double box tournament. So this would be like the post tournament report, except I have nothing to report to you except that I recorded duels, and yeah. So let's go into oh goodness. Let me just get all these stuff out, because you know me, I always gotta roll big with my tokens, because my token game is out of this world, if you did not know. Like, bam, it's collectibles, and yeah. Let's go into the side deck first. Side deck, I did opt to play triple Snowman Eater. I felt like Dino Rabbit would have been there a lot, and it really was. And I felt this is probably one of the most suitable cards against Dino Rabbit, because when you do set a card, they will think it's Snowman, but sometimes it could just be a bluff and like a Shine Ball. So then sometimes we'll take that as the bluff, and yeah. Just felt like 3 Snowman Eater in a Dino Rabbit deck or a format deck would be good. Side deck. I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah. 2 Cyber Dragon. It's really good in anti-meta and like Heroes and Machina Geargia. All those matchups. It's also a great turn 2 play, baits out Wild Monsters Warnings and Thunder King negations. 2 Dyna. This is for water and windups, because when water goes off, they go off. And if they don't kill you, you can just set this. Hopefully they don't have the card that pops the face down, because I don't know what it's called, and yeah. 1 DD Crow. It's just kind of there. It honestly is just there. 2 Leeching the Light. I expected to see agents a lot there, but honestly there was not much agents. It's either that or like they kept losing out to Dino Rabbit, and it was just cray cray. 1 Nobleman. This is for like Geargia and Chaos Dragons. Enough, and GKs if they were there. Enough said. And yeah. 2 Dust. I don't know why I'm not running Decree. I just feel like getting rid of the problem rather than, having it on board. And plus, it allows me to still play Gores and all that. So yeah. And 2 T-Roar. I don't know. For some reason, I really couldn't find another extra deck card or a side deck card. I really should be running like Triple Dust for like macro and all that. But yeah. Or Twister. But yeah, Thundering Roar, I just felt like if you don't kill me now, and I can activate this, maybe you won't go off, maybe you will, establish board presence, but if Inzectors can do it, I can do it, maybe all it'll take me is one extra turn for me to draw into my key card and OTK you, or re-establish my board presence. It's just, if they space it, boom, it's like a -1 they can't do much for the rest of the turn. And for my extra deck, I played Chimera Tech because of the Cyber Dragon, and then I played one of each Synchro, except for level 5s, because you know me, I love Magical Android, and it's just, you can't, I don't always want to go into Catastrophe, because you might need a late game. Gaia Knight, Black Rose, and Stardust. No Scrap Dragon, because I didn't have room for the things, because I feel like I'd be going to level 5 more often than I'd go to level 8s. And if I wanted to go to level 8, and the first turn, you know, Venus plus E-Tele, I'd want to go into Stardust rather than a Scrap Dragon, because it honestly doesn't make sense to go into a first turn Scrap Dragon unless you're playing, you know, Scraps. But yeah, and then since I do play a bunch of like rank 3s and all that, I did opt to play the XYZs, you know, the Double Gachi, Phoenix, Leviathan, Acid Golem, Tempo, Leviair, and Zemines. It's just standard stuff. I had to take out the Giga Brilliant, but you know, I felt like the Gaia Knight would be better because Krebons plus a level 4, aka Thunder King Ryo, equals Gaia Knight. So, bada bing, bada boom. And if you don't know what I was talking about earlier with the turn 1 Venus and E-Tele, I'll show you right now, just because I have some extra time. So, you know, you summon your Venus like always, activate effect, blah 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 blah. You know, summon Shine Balls, exceed into Gachi, because Gachi's a beast. And then you activate Emergency Teleport, grabbing Psychic Commander. Boom. That's 3, 6, 8, Synchro. Boom. You bring out Stardust. Although you won't have protection, the Stardust can be such a drag to, you know, deal with. And you do play triple space, so you can, you know, space back rows and all that. And it's just optimal plays, you know. It's cray cray, and yeah, this is Tele-Agents, and I really want to take this to a tournament. I'll probably start going back to locals, because, you know, I consider it holiday season still. Or I don't even know when you'll get this up, or I'll get this up. But hopefully by the time you are watching this, it's like New Year's, aka the new year, 2013. And by then I should be free more often because it's not holiday season. You know, it's not spending time with family as much as, or as often. And it'll all be about Yu-Gi-Oh again, because Yu-Gi-Oh becomes life during winter break, especially when you have a month off. And yeah, so this is the deck I would have played at BAM's tournament. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I have another Resurrecting the Agents idea already, so look forward to that in the near future. But yeah, like always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, the base god in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm out. Bye!